Hi, my name is JImOBrien and welcome to my walkthrough of SimpleGIS. This is a college project and it's a community network toolkit. Basically, it's building on a point of interest concept, only forward a bit more involved in that it's for, like, if groups or committees need to canvass an area and do door-to-door calling, they need to be able to keep track of which houses they've been to. Well, you know, because if it's spread over a couple of weeks, then and there's many different users, it can be quite confusing and it could take a lot of work or day to day if you have to go through spreadsheets and reams of paper trying to figure out which houses you've been to and then trying to allocate them on a map. So this kind of brings it all under one roof. And let's get started. Okay, let's log in as an agent. Oh yeah, there's also a create an account screen here. You can create an account. We won't do that now, that's not really priority for this quick walkthrough. Assume you can create accounts. So we'll log in as an agent, and just this agent, he wants to do a walkabout. It's a nice sunny day, see how many people he can sign up. You can see the areas that were done already. For example, yeah, there's no houses done in this estate here, so that's a good place to start. So he starts calling door to door. No one at home in the first three houses. He's looking the fourth house. Great, he can add a marker. He wants this feeling of doing something straight away. So this brings up your add a marker screen. You can click exactly there, and as you can see, it adds the longitude and latitude coordinates onto the form, and you can add in address, first line of an address. You have a choice of three markers: green, yellow or red, depending on whatever your color coding is for this project. Stick in an air code and maybe a comment about the style of house it is. It might be important for the project you're doing. And there you have it. We have one in the meadows. 34 the meadows has been added. These other things here, these shapes, polygons, polylines. What are these for? Well, basically this project is a complete like geo data software, I suppose. If you need to map out areas, like for the project we use it for, we were trying to lay a cable around the village. We're doing a feasibility study for a broadband cable, so we need to sign up people, and we also need to talk to landowners about maybe crossing their fields and using them for the cable. So it's the same story. If an agent needs to go out and manages to talk to a landowner and who says we can use his field, then we can just sign off on that and say, look, this is a field we're allowed to go through. I want to save this Farmer John's field. So now Farmer John's field is saved. That's the one we just added by Simpson. And these other things here are polylines, like routes. Extremely useful, especially when you're laying cable. You might need to describe to people where you're going to lay the cable, and you can just pull out your phone or tablet and draw it on this. Or if the committee are like trying to plan where the cable is going to go, they can, it just gives this other view where you can actually see the land. For example, they might want to follow the contours of the stream that's going down through here, or they don't have to disturb any land. They can just follow the stream, go under the bridge here, and then start feeding up these houses along this way. Call this main node route, and if we save that, there we have the big long snake of a route we just done. Now I said it can be for many users, so there's a report view then. Like, obviously you still don't know how many houses you've signed up. You can start counting them, but if you're, I think there's 750 houses here in the village. It take quite some time to count them up, so there's a handy little report view, kind of bringing in a spreadsheet type affair. You can see in the report the users. There's Mo, Barney, Homer. Homer can only delete his own objects that he put on the map. He can't delete any Barney's, and vice versa. So you can see here it shows you the total 35 markers on the map. You've got 16 areas on the map. Again, only Homer can delete Homer's, and there's 11 routes on the map. So if he wants to delete any of these, boom, they're gone. They should be gone from the map now straight away. Let's quickly show that. We'll have one more bit of feature to show. Yeah, I can't remember what one I deleted. We'll delete the meadows there just to show. 34 the Meadows. The last one we put in, 34 the Meadows by Homer Simpson. That should drop us down to 34 there. 34, yep. And if we go back to the dashboard, the Meadows should be gone. Yeah, it's gone. So yeah, you can put anything you want on it really, I suppose. It can be used for anything, any type of data gathering activity. There's also kind of a post-it note here, just in case like an agent is out and he doesn't need to document a marker or a polygon, but he does need to make a note. That might be a reminder to him or a note for his fellow agents to see. And it's just like post-its. They're not as precious as the other data things in the sense that anyone can delete anyone's post-it, because it's just like post-its. If a job is done, you get rid of it. They're disposable. See, there's one here, roadworks in North Village. That's an old one. The roadworks finished a month ago, so I can delete that. No one at home in the new estate. Delete that also, and they're gone. Just a little small settings thing where the user can just update their email address, first name and last name, password, etc. And that's pretty much it. Log out. Oh yeah, so who polices the police? There is an administrator account. The administrator can obviously moderate everyone else. The administrator is the only person allowed to delete any of the objects without question. Or if there's a rogue agent that they want to get rid of, or he's just done loads of bad work and now he's after disappear and he's lost interest, they can the admin can just delete all that guy's objects, and if they want they can delete the rogue person themselves. That's pretty much it. They can obviously edit their own account as well. They can see the report. Thank you very much for listening. That's SimpleGIS. My name is JImOBrien. Goodbye.